Hey everyone, it's December favourites time. I can't believe it's December favourites. It's not been a month where, bizarrely, a lot of people have had loads of things this month. But because of Christmas, everything sort of came at the end of the month. And I've been waiting for new makeup. And there have only been a few things that have featured in sort of my everyday makeup routine. Some things have come later, so I didn't want to use them. I didn't want to put them in my December favourites because they sort of came at the end, so I thought that was unfair. I haven't really tested them out, but there are quite a few bits and bobs that I'll talk about. I'll talk about any TV favourites. I'll talk about my YouTube favourites, and yeah, that's about it really. As usual, I will talk about makeup because that is what has spurred on my channel, and I feel like that is what has grown my channel. All of my hauls, all of the things that I do, and I really enjoy getting feedback from people about what their favourites are as well. So, without further ado, the things that have really, really heavily featured this month in my favourites and the things that I've been using so much. The first one is something that I wasn't going to get, but I decided to get it anyway, of course. And it's the Makeup Revolution Smoky Palette, which is the dupe for the Naked Smoky. This palette is incredible. I've used it so much. It doesn't look really like I've made a dent in it. That one may be a bit more than the others. But I have absolutely loved this palette. I haven't really used it as a smoky eye palette yet, which is weird because that's what it's for. I've really been doing a lot more neutral eye looks. It's been working really well, and the staying power and the quality of these shadows has been so worth it. It's £6, so it's a little bit more than the other Redemption palettes, but it has got a mirror, which adds another £2, and it comes with a really good brush as well, dual-ended brush. The shadows are a different texture and quality to normal. They haven't got a shed load of fallout. They haven't got low pigmentation, very highly pigmented, and they just feel like a better quality. So whatever you are doing, Makeup Revolution, keep doing it. This is a great palette and I want more just like this. So I'm dead happy with that. Still available now, just in case. The second thing is an odd thing really. I don't usually talk about this product, but it is a concealer and it's from Avon and it is their Ideal Flawless Cream Concealer. It's a dupe, I think, for the Bobbi Brown one. It's a bit bigger, so you can see the size of that. There's quite a lot in there. Beautifully creamy. You just have to dip your finger in. I've used it under my eyes today, and I usually just put it onto the skin and then I dab it in and then I use my beauty blender, and it does not crease, doesn't go into fine lines. It's a really good colour for me. It sort of turns to a bit of a powder, weirdly, but I love this. I have been reaching for this quite a lot. So I would definitely recommend it. I wish I could tell you what the price was. Not expensive. No more than a fiver, I think. Whatever it was, I'll put a link down below. I will have an opportunity for you to buy it from me, actually. So as you know, I do Avon, so that's why. Next up is an eye primer, and I went to the clothes show. You will have known, you will have seen, a lot of us did videos on the day, and I bought a little goodie bag from this brand, Peaches and Cream even. This is an eyeshadow primer and it's a skin coloured one. There's quite a lot in here and you don't need to use much. It's quite a liquidy formula, not massively thick. So it looks like this and it goes on and it really evens out. I mean, it works really well on me because it's practically the same colour as my skin. So it evens out my my eyelids, which are quite wrinkly, and this just, honestly, it is stunning. I follow these guys on Instagram. I think they're based in Liverpool. I also, in the goodie bag, there was this and two pigments, which I've only used once, but they're brilliant. And I didn't want to put it in my favourites because I haven't used them enough to say they are. But this has been incredible. I would definitely recommend it. I don't know again how much it was because the goodie bag was £10 for the 3 items, which I think is a really good discount. That might even be £10 on its own, but worth it. Lot of product in there, and definitely one to, there's 9 mils in there, definitely one to have a go with. I would definitely recommend that. Continuing on with eyes, I have been particularly loving the Stila eyes are the Window Shadow Palette, and this is the Mind one. This reminds me of the matte palette by Tarte, which I wanted, the Tartelette palette, and it really reminds me of that. I have to say, I have really been enjoying this palette. There's something really unusual about it. It's not the same as all the other matte neutral palettes. This lovely burnt orange, for example, is just incredible. Stila is fast becoming one of my favourite brands. I loved their In the Light palette and In the Moment, and you've seen that. The quality of their shadows is incredible. I just dipped my finger in that, and that is how the pigmentation has come out. Everything about this palette, you can get looks across, which I love, but you've just got so much choice in here. There isn't a matte black per se. That's very dark, but it's not a matte black. But it does, I mean, the pigmentation is incredible. It's more of a charcoal grey, like dead dark grey. But I'm really enjoying it. I've been reaching for it so much this month, as well as the, I suppose, the smoky palette and this palette have been the ones I've been going for. This is quite a warm toned palette, apart from maybe these last three colours at the bottom. And I'm really enjoying the Stila, this particular one. I'm so pleased I got it because it has been picked up so much. And a lot of people have been commenting on my eyeshadow actually, which has been really lovely. Sorry, need to take off the swatches here. Next up is another, actually there's so much eye things here. Yeah, quite a lot of eye things, eye products. In fact, yeah, mostly eye products. The next one is this H&M creamy, what's it called? Colour Essence Eye Cream. It's a creamy eyeshadow, and it's called Dauphine Truffle, and it is this lovely brown colour. And you can see I've been using it quite a lot. I've actually been using it as a one and done shadow. Lovely to blend. It's a really bouncy formula. It looks like that, and I'm just going to swatch it for you. It blends out so lovely. I'm just going to blend it out on my hand because you don't need a lot, but I want to show you what it looks like blended out because it's quite dark, but you can make it really quite pretty on the eyes. So it looks like that, and it's just a stunning one and done, there you go, eye colour. Now, I thought that this, it's sort of satiny. It's not matte. But it's definitely not shimmery, and it is really beautiful. I tell you what else this would be really good for. If I just blend that out a bit, you'll see that would be amazing as a contour shade. Amazing. It's beautiful. In fact, I may give that a go and see if that looks nice, but it has been so lovely on the eyelids as a one and done, and I would like to try more of these. Definitely something I'm looking into come the wedding, because they do stay on really nicely. I really like them, and I think Lily Pebbles has really enjoyed them. Again, something else that she's been copying me on. If you've seen that vlog, go and check it out. And then finally, to do with eyes, and I can't remember where I put it, so I'm going to try and find it in this bag of tricks. I think it is in here. Oh dear. I know it's in here actually, I just can't see it. Let's see if I can find it. Sorry. I probably should pause and start again. Oh dear. I wonder where I put it. Is that it? No. Okay, it seems to have gone missing because I know I had it on me. And it's actually a mascara. Let me just check. Bear with me. I can't find it, but I will tell you which one it is. It's the Lancome Hypnose Mascara. It was a sample one, a sample size. I wish I had it on me. It's the sample volume custom wear, I think it's called. And it is incredible. I am really enjoying it. And I think it's because it's dried out a little bit actually, and it really gives me exactly what I want. It really grips onto my eyelashes. The problem is I have quite a lot of mascara to get through and test and try, and it's really expensive. It's $22.50, and I can't find it even a value set, like a set with anything else at the moment with that particular mascara. And that's one I really like. So yeah, if and when I finish all the mascaras I've got, I'm definitely going to give that a go. That is definitely next on my list to buy full size. But I often find that the samples are better than the larger size. Not sure why. Don't know if anybody else has found that. But yeah, that is weird. But that's something that I have found. Anyway, that is the final eye thing. Next up is a perfume. And needless to say, it is Flower Bomb by Victor and Rolf. I know this has been a favourite for years and years and years from everybody. Like, I'll put a bit on now. Oh, it's so lovely. It's floral and sweet at the same time, which is really, really lovely. It's it gets a lot of compliments. I wear this and people go, oh, what are you wearing? It's quite strong. You don't need a lot. But I've really been enjoying it. You can see I've used about a third of it already. I use so much perfume. I always spray it in my hair, and apparently that's not good for you, but I don't mind. Really chuffed that I received this from Boots Scent with Love, which was the Clout Perks. But after it's finished, I probably won't be buying it. And that's only because I've got so much other perfume to get through. But this has been my one of choice this month. And the final sort of beauty product, which I got in a my little box at the beginning of the month, is the Rituals Magic Touch Cherry Blossom and Rice Milk Ultra Rich Whipped Body Cream. I've been using this on my hands before I go to bed at night. I've been suffering really badly. I mean, you can't see it now, with eczema on my wrist. I get it when the weather turns, literally just here. It's the biggest it's ever been because it's like this amount. And it's been so sore and so itchy. And this is actually, although this is scented, it has been helping out. I've been finding that if I use a little bit just before sort of bedtime, it sinks into the skin really quickly. Really, it's just so lovely. I'll just put a little bit on there. Lovely, thick, but whipped consistency, which is what it says. It's just lovely, and it's taken away the redness and the itchiness. It might not just be this, by the way, because I use other body creams during the day, but this is the one that, oh, it smells beautiful. This is the one that I have been using just before I go to bed, and it seems to have kept the itchiness away. Still a bit dry here, but I prefer it to be dry than itchy. My thing, maybe I'm weird. I can't stand itchiness. It drives me around the bend. So that has been my favourite sort of beauty stuff. Random favourites, I guess. TV favourites. What have I been watching a lot of? Grey's Anatomy season 12 started, and Claire and I are hooked already, and I'm gutted it's not the whole series, but it's brilliant so far. We love Grey's Anatomy. Love it. Love it. It's the best show ever. Like, we can't find anything else. We also found Peak Practice, which is a spin-off where Addison in series like 1, 2, 3, 4 was sort of around, and she went off probably by season 6, maybe a bit earlier, season 5, and she started this, she's part of this private practice. She's an obstetrician, or kids, she works with kids, babies. Yeah, anyway, so we're watching that, and it's actually pretty good, but it isn't Grey's. I mean, that is just fantastic. So yeah, that has been TV favourites. Christmas is a favourite, although this Christmas has been pretty stressful, and, you know, it's a difficult one. It's been quite stressful, just family stuff, lots of things going on, and I'm just glad that we got through it. That's all I can say. And then finally, as usual, my YouTube favourites. And I really want to give a shout out to some people that I have been talking to, and I've been watching all their videos. So these are the videos that I've sort of been hooked on. M from It's M channel, I've been watching for a really long time. You guys know her. You may have come from her channel to me. And if you haven't checked her out, I will link her below. Kim from Call Me Kim. She is incredible. I love Kim's videos. She never fails to make me laugh. There's something about Kim's personality that definitely comes through on her YouTube channels, and I think she's fabulous. She just hit 1K subscribers. I'm so proud, and please go and visit her channel. She does lots of vlogs, lots of different hauls, different tag videos, and she is really good at editing, so check her out. Perry from Pampering Curves, she has started up a video recently. She did YouTube a while ago, but she's come back. And she's come back with a vengeance, and I'm really, really loving her videos. Go and check her out. She's been taking part in Vlogmas, and I've really been enjoying that. But more so, I've been enjoying some of her plus size lookbooks, and she's got a really different take on the world of YouTube and how she does her videos, and I really enjoy those. So tell her I said hi and tell her I sent you. Victoria from Victoria J, loving her Vlogmas. Spoke about this anyway during Vlogmas. Go and check her channel out. I will link that down below. Claire from The Love of All Things Beauty has a vlog channel called Square Peg Round Hole. I will link that down below as well. Kyla from Miss Budget Beauty. I've mentioned her in so many favourites. Sorry, I've got something in my teeth. How rude. I met Kyla with M about 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I've met her again since. And she's a really lovely person. And I just think that if you haven't seen her videos, go and check her out. She's probably one of the people that I've enjoyed the most. One of the people that I click on their videos the most, just because she doesn't over edit anything. She doesn't try and be something she's not. She gives her honest opinion. And even if she has been paid to do something, which, you know, I never begrudge anybody for getting paid to do something that they're good at. If she gets paid to do a video, I still believe that she's giving me her opinion, because that is what she's told me. And I think her attitude to how YouTube is done and how it should be done properly is the right one. So I do take a lot of inspiration from Kyla. As well as I think that if I had a look at her makeup, I would be in heaven, because a lot of the things that Kyla likes, I also like. So I think we've got a lot in common. And she, yeah, I've spoken about her a bit too much. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Anyway, go and check her channel out if you don't already know who she is. If you don't already know who she is, then you've obviously not been on YouTube very long. So yeah, they are probably my top YouTubers, including one final one, and she doesn't put out many videos, but she has been such a good friend, and it's because of YouTube, and that's Laura from What Laura Loves. She and I have met up recently, and I'll show you what she bought me for Christmas because it was so lovely. But I don't know, it was YouTube that brought us together, and I can't thank YouTube enough. So really go check her out and let me know what you think of her video. She's got such a lovely personality. Her videos never fail to make me smile, so go and check her out, and I will link that down below as well. Anyway, before this video gets too long, as I always do, I will sign off, and I'm going to do some more videos before it gets too dark. It's so grey outside, but luckily you're still seeing some sort of natural light, so we're not too bad. Anyway, I shall see you all soon, I'm sure. Give this video a thumbs up, please do. I love that you give it a thumbs up. It's so incredibly positive for me to see that. Comment down below if you've got anything to add. Tell me what your favourites are. I really enjoy that. And subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate that too. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you all in my next one, of course, and take care.